So this past week, I did a 3-day workshop on new thinking habit, teaching people how to shift from a disempowering negative thinking into an empowering one. And the last day on the bonus training, I did the 3 reasons. I explained to people the 3 reasons why people who are actually studying the law of attraction and practicing and thinking that they're living are not manifesting their desire. So there are all kinds of reasons, but I distill into 3 different reasons. So, and I felt like I felt the need of extending this information to beyond the workshop participants. So there you have it. So one of the reasons, the number one reason that people are not manifesting is because their visualization, in the law of attraction manifestation, we visualize in our mind's eyes the end result, the desired outcome. Now, that is weaker than the existing outcome, existing situation. So we call this evidence of sight, that what we see, hear, smell, taste, touch in the 3-dimensional physical world is still stronger than the chosen 4th dimension, that version of us, that life, the version of the life that we want to manifest. So that needs to be stronger and much more vivid than actually the existing physical 3-dimensional world, which sounds almost crazy for a lot of people, because people assume that the outside world is their reality. So one of the things that I'm suggesting people to begin implementing is to stop assuming that the physical world is your only reality, because your imagination and your spiritual world, essence, five-dimensional spiritual world, those are all those 3 planes are reality. So when you make a shift from assuming that the reality is in the outside and what we're imagining is not quote unquote reality, we start prioritizing going there as often as we can possibly can, and then begin living from that place. So that's number 1. So people are not in the chosen 4th dimension enough. Number 2, people are not feeling it. So, the conscious mind is what sees and what visualizes. Your subconscious mind, which is your body, is what feels what you imagine. Now, your subconscious mind is connected with the infinite universal intelligence, and that's where the creative process happens. Sorry, there's an airplane flying, so I hope you can hear me. So only visualizing in your mind's eyes is not enough. You want to feel it. To be honest, visualizing is not the objective of visualization. To feel what you visualize is the objective of visualization. So how much are we focusing on feeling and being in that feeling all the time once we finish the visualization? So we call this feel the feeling, right? We're not in that state enough. So we want to practice being in that place as much as we can while we're awake. So that's number 2, to feel the feeling, right? The number 3, and this is huge. So I found that the manifestation process has like 2 layers, right? So a lot of people know to visualize. A lot of people also know to experience the emotion of it. What not many people know is that the action and the intention of the action also is a process of asking the universe. Now, what does that mean? It means that what I see in many people is that they want to manifest something, and they visualize, and they feel as if they're already there, which is good, right? Because we never attract what we want, but we always attract who we are. So the moment you start, the moment you decide and identify what is it that you want to stop wanting it, because as long as you're wanting something, you're telling your subconscious that you do not have that yet. So start by identifying what you want, but then begin assuming that you already have, and then it's done, right? Now, but then, again, right, because people assume that the outside world is reality, people tend to come up with plan B. Just in case if I am working on the manifestation doesn't work, I'm going to have this as a security blanket, or I'm going to have this as a plan B. But what are we actually doing there? we're doing, and we're telling the universe that I am not, that's exactly the message that we're sending, that I want it and I'm assuming it, I'm feeling it, but just in case, I am not ordering completely. I want a little bit of plan B, a possibility, and plan A, right? So does that make sense? So the action needs to be in faith. Action needs to be in full expectation with no attachment. And the action needs to be in believing in that energy that we're cultivating at the subconscious fully without having a plan B, so we don't confuse the universe. 99% of the people are doing this. So it's not just about imagining, it's not just about feeling the feeling, but it needs to be congruent, all three planes. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your action, and more than anything else, the intention behind the action. So when we align those three planes, you will become much, much more powerful to really activate that manifestation process in a way that you want to, because that's like law of gravity. When you release a ball, it always goes down, right? But I think a lot of people are not aware what actually they are doing when they are not choosing enough the fourth dimension, when they're not feeling the feeling enough, when they're not fully investing in moving towards the direction, but having a security insurance plan B option. I hope that makes sense. So what I would like to do is, if you felt resonated with this, and if you're stuck in life, if you're having negative thinking, you know that positive, empowering thinking is where you want to go, but you have been sort of stuck in a certain place. If you believe that you have a limiting belief or mental block, because that is not what we want to focus on, or if you feel like you have not been manifesting enough, I'm going to offer you a one complimentary call to connect with me. So you'll see the link below, so you can click and book a session, and it takes you to a scheduled calendar, and it will take you to a little bit of, a little bit of application, because I want to know where you're at right now for me to know. And you can book a call. It's going to be about 45 minutes for me to learn your goals and to discuss any obstacles, identify any obstacles, and to come up together with the very next step for you to begin producing and manifesting the desired outcome. So I want you to go book the call right now, because I have limited spots, especially this coming week. It's going to be a little bit busy. So I would love to help you to become a conscious manifestor, so you can begin living your life with ease and flow without having this resistance, and without feeling like you're not getting to where you want to go, because life is smooth and harmonious and peaceful and then impactful at the same time. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the call.